Huh. That pneumonia, or what's it called? The cat litter smell is just too much. Oh no, it's ammonia, right? I sprayed it like 2 or 3 times, but it just wasn't enough. And then you're good to make the shake before I leave today.
Oh, I thought that was Thursday.
No, today.
Right now or later?
You know, just before I before I leave. Doesn't matter when. Right now might be great, but that's okay. Oh, they have the dinosaur Power Rangers. What up, Alfredo? The Dino Rangers. Drogozord egg. Nice. They call it the Dino Thunder Bundle. The Jurassic Jump. Oh, I just work today, but I'm playing Fortnite right now. Dark Phoenix, Scarlet Witch. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to call my doctor tomorrow and sort out, see if I can talk to them about either increasing my meds or probably throwing in a calcium channel blocker, and then also just getting in for some results and stuff. But it just sucks. Sometimes I feel like with doctors, it's like you can get, like, something's happening to you, and you're like, hey, I need to, like, get in. And they're like, oh, well, the next available appointment is, like, I'm like, dude, I just put me in for, like, 20 minutes, bro. I need to go in there. I need you to just give me some medication and then send me on my way. It's like, I understand, but, like, what if it's, like, really bad? What if someone's, like, having a really bad condition? They're like, go to the emergency room. It's like, well, but a lot of the time the emergency room will tell you to go follow up with your fucking primary care. So, you know what I mean? And, I don't know. The emergency room can only prescribe you, I think they can prescribe you meds, but it's always a short term. It's like
I think it was the urgent care.
Well, no, I know urgent care can't prescribe, but emergency room can. But the emergency room can't prescribe you medication, like, permanently. It's, like, temporary. So that part's kind of sucky. Yeah, no, I know. But I'm just saying the whole point of it is, like, if I can't get to see my primary for, like, fucking 2 months or something, you know, I don't know. I feel like for your primary care, they should have it should be like a team of people. What up? It should be like a team of people, like you have multiple doctors. Because there's probably plenty, you know what I mean? I feel like you could kind of cross that. So, like, if one doctor's not available to be seen, you could just go see the other one. You know, make it faster to get people in. I don't know how else they would do it in a way to, like, get people to be able to see their primary cares a little faster. Because it's like I said, bro, sometimes it sucks. Like, what if you have, like, a really bad condition and you're like, oh, it's urgent, but again, they have to go off their schedule, so it could be months before you see your doctor. And it's like, that just sucks. Like, I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but this is my running theory. I feel like rich people don't have to wait for their doctors. I feel like they just pay their doctors directly, and then they just go see them. I could be wrong, but I feel like that would make sense. I mean, what's the point of being a billionaire if you can't get, like, certain privileges that people don't get? You know what I mean? It's kind of like how I have another running theory that, like, there's, like, cell phone plans for the super rich. So, like, you know, where you might be like, oh, dude, I got, like, no service. And some dude's paying, like way too much money to, like, Verizon per month. And he's like, oh, dude, I get service everywhere. Like, I could be in the Alps where there's no service and I have service. So like, if you get stranded somewhere, like you're for sure gonna get like eaten by a wolf. But like they get stranded somewhere and they have like the FBI looking for them, and they have service wherever they are. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. But like, but it's like, but have you ever had them confirm it though? Because I feel like a lot of people just assume, but I've never heard of a billionaire say anything like that. But I don't know. Maybe I don't look at enough media about like billionaires, but it's probably true. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Just like they have underground cities in Beverly Hills. I heard about that. Yeah, the tunnels. Yeah, so it's so interesting because it's like we know for sure some things exist. Just how much is it? It's confirmed everything can be bought. It's true. I mean, if you think about it, even your freedom can be bought pretty easily. There's so many people that like have done horrendous crimes, and as long as they have enough money, like full-blown working coffee shops. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. There was a guy. So like I looked it up a long time ago. There's a defense attorney who's like the best in the world, right? This dude had a mobster. Oh fuck, that's crazy. Hollywood signs nuts. But there's a mobster who like dead to rights killed a bunch of people, and they knew that they had the evidence. He even confessed to doing it, so like it was clear that he did the thing. But the defense attorney found like one like little thing. I don't remember what it was, but he managed to find some little detail, and the guy got off completely free. And he basically was like, yeah, I'm a terrible person, I did all these horrible things. And then the guy was like, here you go. And then he was out. He's got like a $500,000 retainer though I think it's like per year or something, which is insane. But again, like, shit, if I was a multi-billionaire, I'd want that. Although my man, the tea is so good this morning. No one believed him. Maybe. I don't know. I just like, I was surprised, man. It just makes you think like, how deep does it really go? Well, like, I don't know. It's like the whole Epstein stuff. Like they knew people, but money can literally run the world. It's true. It's like, so Epstein shit happened, right? We know that all these people were involved, but somehow, they have convinced everybody that there isn't anybody involved. And I'm like, how? Bro, it's like they literally, Pam Bondi said there was a list of co-conspirators sitting on her desk. And then somehow it's gone. And it never existed. And we're just supposed to be okay with that. And I'm not. So, I don't know. I just think that our government's been bought out for some reason. I think most people think that. But like,
Brought out this built off of the entire system that Epstein didn't start all of that. He's just one of the pawns.
yeah. So I did hear about the...
This started since the beginning of time.
No, I know. Yeah, like the Rothschilds and all that shit.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
always been there.
Oh yeah, I did catch what happened on the. See, that one's a really weird one about the cruise. So what I heard was it was a bunch of people who were like foreigners. They had access to CP. Like, what? I didn't hear that part. I just heard about the fact that apparently there was a lot of CP that these people found on these foreigners who apparently only got deported and then didn't get charged with anything. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. Was that like there was a bunch of them and they got like sent away, but nothing happened to them. I don't know where they got the CP, but it was a lot, apparently. But I don't know about that one. I didn't hear that. I just heard that they got arrested, and then I heard about which is weird. So the same cruise that had these people that had CP also had that like crazy virus that apparently is a problem now. So there's a Disney cruise that got like basically like this, some kind of virus got on it. But on the top of that, there was a bunch of like foreigner, I don't know who they were. There were these like foreign people who had access to CP and they got caught. And there was a bunch of them. I don't remember how many. And instead of getting like arrested and crimes charged, they just got deported. And there's a bunch of questions that people are having, like, what happened to the children? What's up, Flame? They're like, what happened to the children? Like, what happened to the people? Like, what is happening? And they're basically trying to like brush it under the rug and use the virus as a scapegoat. They're like, yeah, I know this horrible thing happened to the kids, but also look at over here. Do you hear about the Disney childhood stars being actually lab engineered? What? No way. So Sabrina Carpenter really is just a plant?
No, they're all plants. None of them are real. They were created in a lab. All those Disney stars were created in a lab.
She's saying good morning, no way. That's what Irv D is saying. He's literally like, yeah, all these Disney stars, there's a rumor that they're all born in a lab plant to seduce men. Bro, I could see it.
Just to seduce men, because the men are plants too. Fucking Vincent Boone.
Oh yeah, who the fuck is Bad Bunny?
That's what I'm saying.
That's just a dude, right?
All
He,
of them are plants.
well, cause like I never heard of him. Never heard of him. Never heard about Sabrina Carpenter. Never heard about Chappelle Roan. And then all of a sudden, a few years ago, it just boom. They just came out of nowhere.
I'm going
She
back
says
to
they're done.
bed, girl.
He is. Yeah, she eepy. But yeah, dude, they just kind of came from fucking nowhere. Oh, for sure, he for sure is 100%, 100%.
It's all a fucking show. None of it's real. Fucking him getting shot at, not real. It's all staged. It's all a fucking show.
Yeah, dude.
None of it's real.
Yeah, there's so many fucking people that like were ex-military or ex-government, and they'll come out and they'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, all this thing that they're telling you to not believe, it's real. Lord, have you heard about the blood sacrifice they have to make to be famous? So I've heard about that stuff. Like I've definitely heard about a lot of these, a lot of the theories, but it's been like you just said overnight. Yeah, dude, it's yeah, yeah. That's what he's talking about. He says Beverly Hills has underground cities and tunnels. That's yeah. It's well. So, did you know that the term conspiracy theorists actually came from the CIA? Yeah, it was made by the CIA to, like, basically just they would try to, like, make people believe that it was just phooey, even though that it put pressure on people to tell the truth. Like, there might be some crazy stuff that is a little far-fetched, maybe a little outlandish, but there's definitely things like, look at Epstein, and they said that was just a hoax. Okay, I should be able to get this game done and finish out. They said that Epstein was a hoax, and I'm like, how? How is it a hoax? And how did they do, like, how is it that not only did they do such a piss poor job at covering it all up, but somehow people believe it? People get offended when I say that he pays their bills, Bunny gets a sellout plan. He is, though. I don't get offended by any of that shit, bro. I think they're all fucking monsters. I think secretly the people in Hollywood are all just horrible, horrible monsters. Like, the only person that I could maybe see wasn't a terrible person is like Macaulay Culkin. That was a literal child who got groomed by the industry. That was like fucked up. There's a few like that, but they're using him so he maxed and he's allowing Ultra. Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard about MK Ultra is insane. Alright, fine, I died. He had a fucking legendary pistol. Yeah, MK Ultra, that one was a whole thing. See, that's another thing, is they're like, oh, you guys should trust us. And I'm like, but we have like real, no longer conspiracy theory evidence that you guys have tried to mind control people with drugs. That's not even a fake thing. MK Ultra is a real thing. We have that documented. So we already know that you wanted to control our brains. What more do you want from us? You know what I mean? You know, some celebrities say they disassociate. That's MK Ultra. Those are demons in there. That's crazy. I mean, I've heard some crazier theories. A lot of the time, people will say that there's a lot of like clones. That one was I'm not sure about, but. Anyways, Irv, I have to leave because I have to go to work. But I am streaming pretty much every morning, almost, and pretty much every day. So if you guys ever want to come through. Alfredo's a long time been here, and so has Flame and several other people. If you guys want to follow me, that'd be cool. Then we can keep chatting. I just like talking to people, so I'm big vibing. But I gotta go. Love you guys.